What is going on, everybody? Absolute madness is ensuing. Honestly, it's crazy. Regulation D's rule set just dropped. It's like the middle of the night right now, and I was gonna go to bed, but my brain is just on Pokemon mode, and I have to record. So this video will go up tomorrow, and I have to record a bunch more videos now because my brain won't shut off. So there's just gonna be a handful of videos that are gonna be going up covering this because this is actually huge news. And is very, very wild. This is not what I was predicting at all. This is a huge meta shift, and we're going to talk about it here today. So if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subbed for more videos like this in the future. There's going to be a lot of VGC content coming very soon, so let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, this news just dropped, and it is madness. So Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's ranked battle Regulation D rule set has been revealed and allows for all non-restricted Pokemon to be used, including transferred Pokemon. Now, one thing I find very interesting here is that the rule set runs from July 1st through September 30th. If you are unaware of what this means initially, it means that Worlds is in this format, which is the only competition until Worlds that will be played in this. So like Worlds is the only competition played in Regulation D's format. It's going to be absolutely wild because NAIC starts the day before the regulation change, which means it'll still be in Regulation C. So it is going to be freaking nuts that is the only competition in this format. It's going to be very, very crazy. On top of this, it runs until September 30th. If you're unaware, the first DLC wave is supposed to drop sometime in the fall. We do not have an official release date yet, but it would make sense for them to have released the first DLC maybe early September, and then everybody gets to play with the Pokemon, get the Pokemon, and then that is the new rule set update. That is my prediction now. I'm really not sure why we didn't just go for Paldea Prologue based on this rule set, because it's wild. Because not all non-restricted Pokemon, including transferred Pokemon, it's, you know, Hisui Pokemon, stuff from previous generations, you know, like Typhlosion, Charizard, all that fun stuff. But then also all the like lower tier legendary Pokemon, so like Tornadus, Thundurus, Landorus, all that fun stuff. I have the ban list here. So pulling it up here on Cerebi, we have, these are the banned Pokemon you're not allowed to use currently: Mewtwo, Mew, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Arceus, Meloetta, Deontay, Hoopa, Volcanion, Magearna, Zacian, Zamazenta, Eternatus, I don't know why I said it like that, I can't, Eternatus, Zarude, Calyrex, Koraidon, Miraidon, Walking Wake, and Iron Leaves are both still unavailable as well. This is just, it's absolutely crazy. There are so many Pokemon that are included now, and only having, you know, just a couple months of this format with no actual competition is very, very wild regarding this. There are so many Pokemon added. Things are really going to start shaking up quite a bit. I'm going to have more videos covering, I was going to cover like Hisui Pokemon specifically, because I figured if we had any sort of huge change, that would really be what changed, was we just got a bunch of Hisui Pokemon, because, you know, those are the new toys to play with that we haven't had a chance to yet. But they gave us everything, and it's kind of wild. So yeah, tons of stuff is going to be coming regarding this. I want to know everybody's thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the shift right before Worlds? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Or were you hoping for Paldea Prologue, you know, finish out the regional decks for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I personally, I think would have preferred that, because I feel like giving us so many of these toys so quickly really makes a lot of the later formats rather stale. That's just my thoughts on the situation personally. I think other people might see differently, because a lot of people were really looking forward to using the Hisuian Pokemon, but I just think this is a very, very significant change that is happening very quickly, and is it's absolutely wild. And the thing is, like, most of the Pokemon that were added, while being very good, like looking at like Ursaluna, Regieleki, Landorus, Therian, despite these Pokemon being really good, a lot of them are still checked really effectively by like Fluttermane. Like, Fluttermane is just able to go out there and do big damage to most of those Pokemon that are now being included. Bundle, like Landorus, Therian, what do you even do with Bundle running around, right? So I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be very, very interesting, and I want to know what people think. But like I said, there's going to be a ton more videos coming out. I got a whole Hisui breakdown video coming super, super soon, so we're going to talk about that as well. I definitely need to go back to Legends Arceus and catch an Amoris now. because I didn't do that, and I need that Pokemon now because it's allowed in play, and it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, just tons of stuff to talk about. So if you're excited for any of that, you enjoyed this video at any point, leave a like, subscribe, because there's going to be lots of stuff coming, lots of shorts, all that fun stuff. So very cool stuff. Check out the Discord, people over there hanging out, playing Pokemon all the time. I can't think right now. This is just so wild to me. And then as always, check out any of these other videos you see on screen here. But until next time, peace.